Hello Vinyl Community, Booktube, Berkshire Meg. I'm going to show you some punk books. There's far too many to go into in great detail, so most of them I'll just be showing you what they are, and I'm not flicking. Some of them are really heavy and flicking them pointless. I've already done videos on the Clash and the Jam, Paul Weller. I've also done shorts on some of these books, but in case you haven't watched them or you aren't interested, here we go. This is what's prompted it, because I did a Desert Island Disc thing the other day and people were asking about what other books have I got, because I showed this punk, Colgrave and Sullivan. It is a massive story of the original punks. Came out in 2001. First edition. And it's a story of punk from 75 to 79, really. Best of punk, the worst of punk, the legacy of punk. It's got every story known to man, every picture known to man, and there's a Bromley contingent on the front of some of them. And that was the back rather, but there you go. Debbie Juvenile, Susie, Steve Spunger, who became Steve Chevron. But there you go. So there you go, first one. Next one, it's got like a little obby strip, Punk, Anaesthetic. Edited by Johan Kugelberg and John Savage. And this is punk graphics. Albums, flyers, single covers, photos. Excellent. Trying to find out when it was written. Normally after the title page. Oh, here we go. 2012. First edition. Excellent. If you want to look at punk flyers, punk covers, iconic punk photos, try and find this book. It's great. Billy Idol, Dancing with Myself, autobiography, really good. (2014). God, it's been out that long already. 2014. God. Billy Idol. Great. Hey Ho, Let's Go, The Ramones, by Everett True. (2002). Omnibus Press. Excellent book. Viv Albertine, Close, close, close. Music, music, music. Boys, boys, boys. Signed. Great story. Met the woman a few times. Got her autograph on loads of things. Great. Viv Albertine. Beautiful and interesting. Guitarist of the Slits. Great. Poison Heart. Surviving the Ramones. By Dee Ramone. 1997. First edition. Unfortunately, he survived up to that point. He didn't last much longer. It's a shame. Great book. Menace by Paul Margot. Prog, punk, skinheads and serendipity. Menace are one of my favourite bands. Signed. And it's a story of Menace. And it comes with a rarities CD. Still get it, I think. When did this come out? 2023. Search for it, you'll be able to find it. Menace, Paul Margot. And the best original punks, 77 punks, and like the forerunners of Oi with Cock Sparrer. So, great. Hibs and the Pogues, double A side. Signed by Callum Bruce, the author. It's a story of his love of Hibs and the Pogues. But it's a good book. And again, the Pogues, the best night out in town. Forward by James Fionney. And a fan's view of life with the Pogues by Colin Bruce. And again, that one's signed. Let's go a little bookmark thing. Excellent. Rest in peace, Shane. Till the Stockbroker. Heart on My Sleeve, Collected Works, 1980 to 2020. And that one's signed by him. Great. Came out in 2020. Hunger Makes Me a Modern Girl. A memoir by Carrie Brownstein from Sleater Kinney. First edition 2015. Writing a Riot. Riot Girl Zines and Feminist Rhetorics. 2018 by Rebecca J. Buchanan. I love all that Riot Girl stuff. Susie and the Banshees. Babylon Books, 1982. Cash in on our work up until that point. It's hard to get. It's not expensive though, when you do find it. One of the first punk books, In the Gutter, by Val Hennessy, and it is a picture of early punks, including most of them in bands that weren't signed yet. First published in 1978. I don't think it's ever been republished. And there's a poem in it. Punk doll. Last week I bought my favourite niece a cute little doll from a punk toy shop in the King's Road. When you twist a safety pin in her rosy red cheek, she vomits and shouts fuck fuck in a tiny voice. The doll is pretty strange too. Roger McGeoch. Young punks. Sheila Rock. Conversations with punks, both famous and unfamous, and great photos of everybody in the scene. And this came out in 2020. Great photo book and interviews. Excellent. Kevin Cummins, Sex Pistols, The End is Near, 25th to the 12th, 77. It's basically a photo book of, and it's signed by the author. It's a photo book from the kiddies shows they did for the miners in Huddersfield before they went off to America, and it is excellent. It shows you they were really nice people actually, and they played 2 shows for kids and ended up in a massive food fight, and they loved it. And the fondest memories of all of them, including Sid. Susan the Banshees, photo book, Ray Stevenson. This one came out in 1986. Just a scrapbook of early Banshee stuff. Another early book, Punk Rock. Complete Guide to British and American New Wave. (1977), Phoebus Publishing. Little booklet, photo booklet. Juju Across America, 1981. Susan and Banshees, photographed by Ray Stevenson. A second edition of 250. Nude, Beyond the Counterculture. This is issue 4. God Save Jamie Reid, and it's signed by Jamie Reid. Jamie Reid's the guy who did all the graphics for the Sex Pistols. Ian Dury, songbook. It's music, but it's got great Barney Bubbles artwork in it. One of the best books on punk for reading, England's Dreaming by John Savage. Superb. This came out in 1991. Metal Box, stories from John Lydon's Public Image Limited. 2007. Chumbawamba. Portraits of Anarchists. Photographs by Casey O. Music by Chumbawamba. You get a CD with it. And it's excellent. And this came out in 1996. Portrait of Anarchists. Visual documentary, Billy Idol, by Mike Wren, 1991. Not just bits of paper. Co-edited by Gregory Bull and Mickey Penguin. Basically all the crass flyers and stuff. Excellent. Punk. Never mind the Jubilee. Here's a true story of punk. All the bands, all the bollocks, and 100 best punk albums of all time. Special edition of Q magazine. The Roxy. London Covent Garden, December 76 to April 77. God, it didn't last long, did it? I thought it lasted longer than that. The club that forged punk in 100 nights. Madness, Mayhem and Misfortune. Our Story by Andrew Swirsky and Susan Carrigan. They're the people who owned it. And signed by the guys, and this was first published in 2016. Excellent. Story of the Roxy. If you were there, you remember it fondly, probably. If you weren't there, you wish you were. Too Fast to Live, Too Young to Die. Posters, stickers, all sorts of stuff. The record bag, Too Fast to Live, Too Young to Die, and it's basically graphics, punk graphics by Andrew Crivine, 2019. And it's got it all from Boy, Acme Attractions, record covers, flyers, posters. Excellent. Really hard to get, really expensive, but it's excellent to have. Life's a Gamble. Penetration, Invisible Girls and Other Stories by Pauline Murray. I've showed this on a flip thing, and it's an autobiography with pictures, lots of pictures of Pauline Murray, and signed, you're supposed to see it there, signed by Pauline, and this came out just recently, 2023. Excellent. You love the Penetration and Pauline Murray. It's a must-have. Great punk book, The Damned, 76 to 78. Big slip case. fantastic book. A lot of wasted pages of sort of writing, but seen by them all, so worth getting. 427 of 1,000. And it's interviews with all the band, photographs, records, pictures from music magazines, and I did 2 flips on this on shorts, so you can look at it, but really worth getting. And this is rubbish book. This really is rubbish. Punk and A to Z. It's got, I mean, you name a original punk rocker and it's in here, but it's not very good. Not very good book. Barry Lazell. Just a cash in. 9.95. Cash in on punk rock, but it's worth having. There you go. I didn't elaborate too many. I've got another pile of books and a great big pile on Adamant. I may or may not show. But thanks for watching.